Fiat, Fabbrica Italiana Automobili Torino, Italian automobile factory Turin. But Fiat is not just cars. It's also trucks and lorries, large, medium and small, buses, industrial plants, racing cars, both rally and Formula One, ships' engines, aircraft, and machine tools. In addition, it's also car components and steel products, gas turbines and nuclear power stations, and also infrastructures, dams, housing, motorways, hospitals, and scientific research, and of course, more cars. Texid, a name that means steel, special steel. These furnaces also produce highly resistant nodular cast iron, which in certain cases can take the place of forged steel. The Texid Steelworks 1977 output totaled 800,000 tons of steel. More than 2 million tons were processed if one includes the semi-products bought abroad. Texid also means a consultant service, projects, and research. The Balilla of the 30s and the Topolino of the 50s seem to belong to another world now. Today, Fiat turns out cars to suit every need. In 1977, it manufactured throughout the world 1,390,000 cars. Repeated tests, head-on collisions at a speed of 140 kilometers an hour, remote controlled from a central control room to locate any weak points in the vehicle and any vulnerable areas in the driver. At the Fiat Safety Center, over 5,000 cars have been smashed in tests of this kind. In 1919, the first Fiat wheel tractor saw the light of day. In 1932, the first Fiat crawler tractor. And ever since, the Turin-based firm has led the world in the manufacture of crawler tractors. The specialized factory at Modena makes more than 70,000 tractors a year, to which must be added those produced by Fiat factories in Argentina, Turkey, Yugoslavia, Zaire, and Romania. With foreign participation and the acquisition of the Heston Corporation Kansas and Motransa of Valladolid, production has been extended to include combines and earth-moving machinery. In this sector too, far-reaching and intensive programs guarantee ever greater safety and comfort for farmers. Accurately designed and easily maneuverable machines which can replace manpower in more specialized agricultural activities. Fiat's outstanding contribution to the industrialization of the world's agriculture. Munari's Stratos in the Monte Carlo Rally. Perfect harmony between the vehicle's potential and the man's skill. With the many victories collected by Ferrari, Lancia, and Abarth, Fiat has caught the attention of the world also in the field of car racing. Racing, car testing carried to an incredible extreme, with considerable benefits for mass-produced vehicles. All of this based on highly specialized personnel, the world's top designers, the latest technological advances, and experienced racing drivers. A 131 Abarth rally, piloted by Alain, tackling a difficult stretch in Greece. The Lancia Stratos in Kenya. Gas turbines. Fiat began to manufacture gas turbines after signing a collaboration agreement with Westinghouse in 1954. Today, the Italian firm can supply complete water pressure electronuclear power stations, components, systems and services for every type of reactor. Fiat's nuclear activity is entrusted to the Fiat Termomeccanica Nucleare and Turbogas Company. 222 Fiat gas turbines have been sold so far in Europe, South America, Africa, the Far East and the Middle East. When the first lorries left the Corso Dante factory in Turin, the century had only just begun. Today, Iveco, which groups together Fiat, OM, Lancia, Unique and Magirus Deutz, and 80% of whose shares are owned by Fiat, employs 50,000 and in 1977 had a turnover of 2,653,000 million lira. A convoy of 3 international road transport vehicles heading for Karachi in Pakistan. In 1919, 23 Fiat 15-bis lorries made the first mechanized crossing of the Sahara, 125,000 kilometers without mechanical problems. History repeats itself today, but without causing a sensation. Scientific research. For the most part, Italy has to invest abroad in scientific research. Fiat, on the other hand, has its own research center. 1,400 people are employed there, divided up into 3 sections: engineering, physics, and technology. The center also provides laboratories and specialized services for other companies: climatic tunnels and wind tunnels, material analyses and controls, component tests and structures, and experimental technological stations. Research covers the energy sector, motors and industrial applications, the ecological sector, the working environment and external environments, manufacturing and checking technologies, new materials, and transport systems. out-of-the-ordinary entertainment, a driver's skill, a vehicle that's responsive and robust, perfect symbiosis between man and machine, resulting in unlimited fantasy and an exhibition of exceptional coordination. To achieve all this, it's enough to be called Rémi Julien and to get oneself a Fiat. An ever-changing bazaar, the components sector. Everything and anything is produced. Tires and paints, lubricants and cables, electrical fittings and flexible tubes, plastics and carburetors, car accessories and locks. In 1977, the total turnover amounted to about 1 billion lira. Technological progress to reduce man's labors. In the case of body assembly, for example, in the space of 10 years, the evolution has been from traditional multiple welders to the sophisticated Robogate system. This revolutionary method is already in operation on the new Fiat Ritmo line. It's an almost entirely automated installation piloted by a central computer. One of the many facets of applied research, the study of materials in terms of resistance, thermic and mechanical, possible recycling, and the application of protective coatings. When the first crawler tractor was created, the possibility of using it for large-scale public works was immediately voiced. Later, with Italy's reconstruction program after World War II, the need for such an application became urgent. Fiat responded by supplying models of between 55 and 60 horsepower. The merging of Fiat and the American company Alice Chalmers, which took place in 1974, gave rise to Fiat Alice, now manufacturing 50 types of vehicles sold in 126 countries. Today, Fiat Alice earth-moving machines are opening up roads in Sudan, working in the forests of Gabon, and building dams in Canada and ports in Iran. The Fiat civil and territorial engineering sector has over 100 contracts in hand in various continents. More than 1,000 Italian technicians coordinate the activities of thousands of local workers. The move is to extend the tradition of actual works to include planning and installations. Fiat entered the field of transport in 1912 and in 1934 that of tourism. 1977 saw the birth of Ventana, a comprehensive travel organization. Train and plane bookings, economic holidays at home and abroad, journeys organized for study and business purposes, safaris in Africa, and even trips around the world. The Pendolino, the only variable inclination electric train, operates on the Ancona-Rome line. It can lean over on bends like a racing cyclist and so reach a speed of 250 kilometers an hour.
Perché non riesci a ripetere il tempo che hai fatto durante le prove? Adesso. Monta l'alettone nuovo che è più grande, che questo lo dovevamo fare. I laterali, possiamo ritornare indietro col 100 di rollio, ma sei tu che l'hai provato ed eri sicuro che era buono, caro. Che abbiamo fatto un errore. Nella seconda sessione facciamo la pronto prova, ok? Ma adesso la prossima volta questo, se hai ancora problema di understeer.
And of course, once again, cars. Formula One, car racing at its most spectacular.
One second, we check the temperature.
Streamlined machine driven at incredible speeds to test and demonstrate what the human brain is capable of achieving. More than merely spectacular then, more than an expression of man's eternal urge to compete. Above all, technical competition to obtain precious data that can be applied in mass production. Enzo Ferrari says that there are 4 reasons for racing and building racing cars: technical, competitive sport, political, and moral. And Fiat clearly thinks the same way.